Warning, this spoiler-based podcast. If you have not seen 2014's Captain America, The Winter Soldier, do me a favor, pause this. Go watch it, stupid bitch. Come back and join the conversation. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Code45 Podcast. Today, Code45 is powered by
WhiteCupENT.com. That's right, bitch. Go to WhiteCupENT.com and stop looking like a broke-ass buster. And I skipped a whole bunch of shit because none of it makes any fucking sense. Who gives a shit? You know what? Because we had all the threads to cover you and your secret bitch, even though she's dating some other motherfucker who's out in Budapest or whatever. I don't give a shit. Oh, you gotta have it now? Well, then come on down to 7203 Navigation in H-Town and come grab you some, you greedy bitch. That's right, you in the camera, you bitch. Are you still here? Go to WhiteCupENT.com and stop looking like a broke-ass buster. That's where that line goes. And use the promo code CULT45 for 20% off your total purchase. WhiteCupENT.com. They fucks with us.
And as always, by you, our listeners, our fans, everyone who supports us on our
podcast. You motherfuckers!
We're doing video. Woo!
We're doing video.
Yeah, without you guys, we wouldn't.
You won't see this in the audio version, though, motherfuckers.
Oh, you probably will. Well, not see it. Fuck. Without you guys, we wouldn't be shit.
You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast that puts air on your chest. So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Yeah, welcome everybody to a super secret edition of Code 45. I'm your host, Beat Down. Today I'm joined by, as always,
super clandestine edition. I'm going in my hoodie mode. No one can see me now. I'm the nomad, Random Randy Savage. Who's that guy? That 6'2" giant Adonis wearing one hoodie and regular ass shoes. I'm sure that hipster douchebag is not the fucking savior of New York.
Basically. Also, no baggy pants for Natasha when y'all go incognito, fam. Like, what y'all doing?
Are you insane? She needs a moo-moo. Otherwise, everyone's gonna notice.
Everyone's gonna know.
Like, I'm like, holy shit.
Nigga, that's Tasha. Welcome, everybody.
Like, only when you notice when she walks by. Like, that's Natasha Romanoff.
I'm trash. Ass. She's walking right at me. I have no idea. But as soon as she turns the corner, I'm like, wait.
Wait. That ass has 300 confirmed kills. No.
A lot of red on that ledger.
I don't like
red. Guys, Captain America: Brave New World is coming out, right? And I almost made the mistake of pushing Randy to do "She Hate Me," a Spike Lee film where Anthony Mackie is asked to inseminate hot lesbians, and he was like, "What about Winter Soldier?" I was like, "Oh yeah,
he was in a movie."
That's right on the nose.
He was in a movie.
Oops. But yeah, man. I want to be excited. I want to be excited for that one. So I figured it'd be a good idea to kind of like refresh the memory, rejog the memory of his first foray. First attempt.
First entry.
First time. Use simple words, nigga. First time.
Deep inside.
Not pulling out of America. His first time doing a Marvel movie, and shout out to him, just bombarding Kevin Feige with emails for a chance. Like, if there's any black, I don't care if there was a Marvel janitor that's famous. Like, get me in.
We got a lot of those.
So many of those, and like, kudos for for the 10-year journey. Yeah. Now he is Captain America leading in the movie. So I gotta show up. I gotta show up just for support, bro. We've seen this, obviously. Come on.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts? Like, did you see this in the theaters, Winter Soldier?
I don't remember if I saw this in theaters or not. I feel like I might have. I know I was at the time just watching all the Marvel stuff. I don't know. It's been like so long. I've seen it so many times now. It's like, I don't remember. I was really trying to get the timeline of like where this was in their universe, and like, because I feel like there's a lot of stories that lead from here that don't get resolved, but it's fine, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like the early stages. It's like right after Avengers.
Yeah, we're still in phase 2.
Yeah, there's a
This
lot
is 2
of-
years after Avengers, apparently.
Yeah, like we did
in
it,
their
but
timeline.
now what do we do? So, because they did a lot of funky shit with Shield. Because like Shield was like, no more Shield. Like, why would you do that? Then they were still fucking around with Marvel Television at that time for like, because I know we're about to get a lot of Agents of Shield comments in this one. So
Well, I mean,
I'm
like,
trusting you for this. Now you know you're gonna do it. You know you're
fine,
gonna.
I was gonna. I literally had to rewatch the last 3. The last 6 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the first season all deal with this movie.
See, so you get to tell us, Rando. I'm trusting you because I haven't bothered to watch them hoes to this day. I think I was working nights around this time, so like I definitely had to watch this like on like Blu-ray, which I hate that. I wish I saw this in theaters. But there was a stretch of time where like just going out at night just wasn't possible because I had to fucking work. So
Watch it during the day and like when kids are at
and
school
fall
or whatever.
asleep. Yeah, just die in the theater. But no, dude, like this was fucking dope, and I'm excited to talk about this. And like I just hope it doesn't turn into pure Gus Fest where I don't have anything funny to say, and I feel like that might happen. So let's get into it.
I'm gonna try to not stick my dick so hard far into this thing and be like, well, this is the reason why this happened. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
Go ahead.
You're okay. I'll just make fun of you. That's where the jokes will come from.
There it is.
We cut to just a black man trying to get his workout in, man. Fight off the PTSD of watching his homeboy being exploded in the sky. He's just trying to get a nice, quiet morning run. Enter Steve Rogers, nigga. Lapping this nigga like he just the best at Mario Kart with all the fucking glitches and shit.
It's not even fair.
That has to be demeaning. Because he's being a dick about like on your left. Like the first time, like cute, whatever.
Yeah.
After like the 16th time being lapped, and like I love it though because like you get the chemistry between these guys immediately.
That's at least 7.5 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he ran what
15 miles in 30 minutes, and the Potomac track that they're on is about 2 miles long.
Oh shit! So my math was wrong. I try to clock how fast he can actually run. I said like 29 mile per hour. So I think I'm off.
Yeah.
Fuck, motherfucker's fast, bro. But Black Panther's faster.
It's faster.
This is the way it works. It's the quick twitch.
Listen, the comics did this already.
Yeah.
Black Panther versus Captain America, and Black Panther put his ass on a stretcher and just like, here, he fought a good fight.
He's a good dude, but
He's a good dude.
That was
You're gonna have him
T'Challa's
back.
daddy, nigga. That was T'Challa's
that's your
daddy that
daddy.
socked him up. That's the
That's
one
the
with, that's the one with the wonky eye.
the War Panther. Forrest Whitaker. Like,
so after the run, you know, Anthony's trying to get his win back in his chest. Excuse me, Sam Wilson. Pause. I got too familiar with the brother. Sam Wilson's trying to get all his air back in his fucking body and shit. And like they chop it up. Steve's talking little shit, but like I couldn't help being me, and I was like, "You damn right, you got to give him a black friend because we got to make sure that Captain America wasn't on that side of history back then."
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm puny and I get picked on. I have asthma and I can't breathe right, but at least I'm not a nigger. Like, whoa,
Oh, so
Steven.
he could have.
He could have, but he didn't.
Yeah. No, but that was part of Ursine's checklist. Is like, how do you feel about the blacks?
I'm going to show you a picture of Jesse Owens. Are you upset? I was like, no.
What kind of emotions are your feelings?
Here's a Cheerios commercial of a mixed family.
Does the term transgender upset you?
Here's a bathroom showing both male and female icons. Does this upset you?
Does this cause you to go into an uncontrollable rage?
Here's a map of the Gulf of Mexico. Do you have... Is this weird to you? No? Oh, nice. Okay.
1 + 1 equals what?
So we want to shoot rockets at the moon. Is that...
Shoot rockets at the moon.
Here's... yeah, he asks for his review of Birth of a Nation. Like he gives them all
Yeah.
the fucking. I want to be really careful who I give the sim to.
First of all, I come from New York, pal. I've seen all kinds of colors.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking chud.
Basically, yeah. Based on the proto chuds. Oh man, he'll
Proto chud.
So yeah, he's cool with the blacks guys.
But they were Cthulhu's.
He's talking smack, and he's like, you know, he has like a list, Captain America, of like shit that he missed that he needs to catch up on. And like Anthony Mackie, sorry, God, I keep saying this fucking government name. Sam Wilson's like, look here, bro. I got your back. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna say Sam Jack a lot too. It's gonna happen. Yep. He's like, I'm gonna give you like the Black Cliff Notes in music form. You're welcome.
Oh,
listen to Trouble, man. That's kind.
That is nice.
I'd have gave him a hard time. Like, look here, nigga. You need to watch Roots. You need to watch Django.
Here's a list of everything you need, boy.
You need to watch Mr. Hyde and Mr. Black. You need to watch here's all of William Marshall's movies, nigga. Like, get into
that. That'd be a good list.
Yeah. Barbarity. So I'm gonna tell you something, man. Nothing, because Captain America, honestly, he's a very humble guy. But he has so many reasons to flex on motherfuckers, bro. Because number one, he already fast as fuck, boy, right? He got you with that shit. He has a cool phone where he's getting like mission updates and shit. He's already an Avenger too. He already saved you from aliens.
Yeah.
And he's, you know, Sam was like, look, you just pop in, because like I work down the street, just pop in.
But
and
like,
be my wingman.
The thing I was worried about was like, he is Steve Rogers, Captain America. He is the most well-known soldier on the planet now.
Period. Yeah, point blank.
So how do you work for a clandestine agency? Like, how are you the most well-known spy in a spy agency? You're not. You don't get to play that guy.
No, he's the Hammer, bro.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
He's just the Hammer. Like that's all that is, bro. But the biggest.
Like the whole movie, he's all upset. Is like, this is a spy agency. The fact that you don't feel like you fit in is perfectly fine, because
you don't.
We work in the shadows. You do not work in the shadows. You go into the light.
Yeah. Shout out to this is my favorite iteration of Black Widow. She pulls up. Like, why is that, B? She pulls up in a car to pick up Steve, which is like the last final flex. It's like, God damn, bro. And then like it was the little nod she gave Sam.
Yeah.
And Sam was like, oh yeah. Shout out to Anthony Mackie. He was trying to push a romance between him and fucking.
They're going to push him and Brie Larson. That's the plan.
Ooh.
Because that's how it works out in the comics too.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it, but like he tried his damnedest. And shout out to Anthony Mackie being the funniest motherfucker like behind the scenes in MCU, bro. He's hilarious.
Nice.
I fucking love this guy. I love his beef with Tom Holland. I love all that shit. Every time he's like with Sebastian.
He's gonna get everyone fired,
bro. I love it, bro. He was even really cool because like he had a catchphrase that all the white people ruined, called "cut the check." Like every time something dope happens, and like it's like they nail it, like he's like, "Cut the check," and they're like, "Yeah," and everybody starts saying it, and it just ruined it.
Nope.
Yeah. So speaking of shady shit, it's mission time, bro. Shout out to that boy Rumlow, who just has the face of a dirty cop, so much so that he played a dirty cop a couple of years later.
Yep.
He just. I'm sure he's a fantastic guy, but like.
He's a great guy. I'm sure he's a really great guy.
If you're ever wondering who's skimming something off the top, is this gentleman over here. But it's Rumlow with really like innocuous, like shady sit rep. Like, yeah, guys, we got some stuff and things we got to do. You know what you got to do over here. And whoop, wop, whoop, wop. This is what we're doing for the mission. Shout out to that boy GSP, George St. Pierre, amazing French Canadian MMA legend. Playing Batroc the Leaper, who Google him.
Yeah,
he looks.
I had to.
Dumb as the fuck. Well, it's funny. Like the first time watching this, I was like, "Why is this nigga like a problem?" Not realizing he was a comic book character.
Yeah.
Because they did a good job of kind of like like this is still shout out to Ultimates type shit where they're like, "All right, can we relax on the costumes and not go over the top here?" Especially with Falcon's costume. Thank Christ they couldn't figure nothing out, but also. They need time. They needed time, and I'm glad it took some time.
Yeah, I get it. It's like everyone has a prototype as we move through the ages, and it's fine.
A red and white jumpsuit is a leap. Also, I'm glad that they just didn't try to find a way to shoehorn for him to have like telepathic bird talking powers. That's a lot to explain. That's a lot to explain. That's a lot. That's a lot to like.
X-Men.
Yeah. By the way, I love these pigeons that I in the hood. I can almost control them.
Just one bird, and he's like, "No, I can talk to this bird. Trust me. Look, fly." And then it doesn't fly.
So we found out that Jasper Sitwell, he's not a piece of shit. He's a hostage.
Yeah.
And it's like, we gotta save this guy. And I'm like, first time not knowing, like, oh, we gotta help that brother. It's another brother in Shield, another ball brother. What could go wrong?
It depends on what movie he's in, whether or not he's a brother.
Oh fuck! What he play He play another race?
No, he's Mexican, right?
He's Mexican?
I thought so.
Holy shit!
Maximilian Armantos.
Dang,
Something like that.
He's you.
Yeah, he's one of those ambiguous ones.
Oh shit! He could be the Rock's cousin. Oh, you got like
Maximilio Hernandez.
Holy shit!
Maximilio Hernandez.
I'm still claiming him. We're still claiming him.
I mean,
we're still claiming him because ain't no.
Plus, he had that good breakfast with his kid and his wife before he drove those drugs across the border.
That's right. He was in Sicario.
He was in Sicario.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. He's like, so is him, Jeffrey Wright, you, the Rock's brother from Hobbs and Shaw, the one that was in Training Day.
Yep.
And Dr. Sleep, you don't know what he is. Yeah. The Fantastic Four of like what?
Fantastic Four of just coffee-colored fellas.
We need a brown guy to play whatever.
We need a brown guy to play some kind of ethnicity.
We don't know yet.
It could be anything. Could be anything.
It's time for them to go, do mission shit. And like Captain America has, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the stealth suit is my favorite one.
Keep in mind, Sitwell was sent to the ship by Victoria Hand. This is episode 9 of season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ooh. So Victoria Hand sends him on this ship.
Right.
And Victoria Hand is the lieutenant director of S.H.I.E.L.D. at the time.
Oh, shit. Okay, so was there like a simultaneous we're fighting Hydra moles like in like the show?
Somebody from S.H.I.E.L.D. sent Sitwell onto this ship.
Right.
S.H.I.E.L.D. had dealings with this ship. They're launching the satellite from this ship. That's the idea.
Motherfucker. Okay. That's all right. Just send me a list of which seasons to watch so I can flesh it out.
You gotta watch 1 and you gotta watch at least 4
seasons.
There's 7 seasons.
Fuck.
But at least 1 and I want to say 2 and then 4. You could probably skip 3.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's rough.
And then 5, 6, 7 are like strictly for fans.
There's nothing cooler than jumping out of a plane raw. Cause like Cap just like, all right. Cause like shout out to Natasha Romanoff trying to hook him up. Like, what about some shit? Like, I'd rather jump out this plane than answer these questions.
Like, no, I don't want to deal with it.
I don't want none of this. I have a complicated gilf situation that I can't.
Because like everyone she's mentioning is like 25, 26, 29. And like the equivalency would be you're trying to set me up with a 9-year-old.
Dude, but also,
and it's like
there's
gross.
0 point of reference. There's 0 point of reference too, because you saw his list. His list is for like gilfs now.
That's what I'm saying. Set him up with grandmas or like
Steve Rogers. Gilf,
you know what? Someone like
that would be tight.
There are Asgardians that still live on Earth right now.
Yeah,
set him up with an Asgardian. How old are you? I'm 105. I'm 95 years old.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's problem solved.
Problem solved.
Let me tell you something. This is probably the coolest sequence Captain America has ever had in the entire MCU, other than the portals, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like you said, he's not a spy.
He's not a spy.
He's not.
He's a soldier.
He's that
fighter.
dude, bro.
He's that dude.
He comes in there. Dog, I don't want a front kick from this nigga ever, bro. Just kicks
I just
in.
started counting deaths. I was like, nope.
Yeah, count them dead.
Done.
Because even if they survive that, their life has been shortened.
I'm pretty sure IMDb counted them. I didn't count them, but they did.
Especially the way health insurance is set up, they're dead. They're dead. He's going in, bro. Like, people are catching shields to the face. The one lucky one fell into the ocean to just deal with Poseidon's wrath, bro. Like, I'd rather that.
Namor's down there like, what are you doing?
You know you fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up, right? It's even worse down here.
I just love how like Widow is still trying to like get this dude laid while she's like also doing missions and shit. And everyone has a side mission. Cause like, yeah, Steve is here to do the hero shit. Meanwhile, we got 2 other sub objectives for the spy shit that we're really actually doing.
I want to know how much she knew about later on. Because she mentions the nurse across the hall. I want to know how much she knew.
I think she knew.
Like the whole thing, or just the nut? Just like there's a hot nurse across the hall.
Knowing how Fury is, probably just enough.
Okay.
Because like Fury didn't really fully trust.
That's right. Because no one else knew about that.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think the only one that knew would be Maria, because Maria's is like that's his ace.
Nah, I don't even think Maria knew about the connections.
You don't think so?
Nah. But okay, we'll get to it later.
Yeah. So we get to the. I remember my non-comic book knowing ass was like salty about this part because like my niggas out here buzzsawing through people, one shot apiece. Everybody gets one hit, like Bruce Lee type shit. And then here comes Batroc the Leaper, and I'm like, yeah, it's GSP. He goes hard as fuck, but like, why is he still here? Like every time he got hit, I'm like, why are you still breathing? Not realizing that he mattered in comics. So,
you're a C-level villain, so you get enhanced strength, so you don't die right away.
Right, like it's a sub boss fight, but I'm not respecting it back then. Like now, I'm like, oh yeah, he's leaping, he's doing the leaps.
He's doing the leaps. He got a kind of like kicking power, maybe.
And like Batroc's like he pulls a fucking Rush Hour. He's like, fight like a man.
Fight like a man. Come on, fight like a man.
Put down your shield. And he's like, you don't want me to do that because here's more hands. I love how the Russo brothers shoot action, point blank period. Like I wish every fight scene would just have them brought on to consult how to do like fights.
I mean, I did like the Gray Man, even though it was just basically all the parts from Winter Soldier, and then you replaced Chris Evans with Ryan Gosling, and it's the same fucking movie.
Pretty much. But like the action's well shot.
The action's well shot.
Like 21 Bridges, like, yeah, we get to see like T'Challa have a New York accent, but like, even though there was like minimum action, the one time it popped off. Where he did that weird slide maneuver and just shot up J.K. Simmons' legs to pieces. Oof. You're just like, damn, like you could do that this whole movie. Like you were holding back. Like he was a ninja the whole time. Batroc gets his ass whooped though. Because you asked for both of Captain America's hands, which is dumb. Yes, you don't do that. Also, of course, those kicks hurt because it's like getting hit with a fucking like by a what's that shrimp? What's the shrimp that punches the fuck out of people? Is the pistol shrimp?
Pistol shrimp, yeah, sure.
Because like with the way his legs are with those butt cheeks.
Oh no, America's ass!
Yeah, America's ass is behind that kick. It's gonna hurt. Don't do that. Also, I saw that. Fuck you.
But did you guys see it on the video?
You can see it if you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
You want to see how Randy made me look like an asshole? Come to YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
So Cap bumps into Widow. She's doing the side mission. He's like, well, this is awkward because she's doing shit that's not on the books. And Cap is like, I like teamwork. We're not a team. We're not a team. I'm the captain of this team, and you're not.
What about the hostages? And it's like, what about them? It's not my fucking problem.
That's not what I'm here for, bro.
Okay, one thing before we leave the ship.
Yeah.
The Lemurian Star.
Yes.
And Lemuria is the country where Jack Kirby had developed the Deviants, the bad guys for the Eternals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's where they first landed, apparently.
Interesting. Yeah, because Lemuria is kind of like Atlantis. It's like right. These are all like conspiracy theory things that these places actually existed at one point in time. So
Right.
we're not going to tinfoil hat this, but yes, Lemuria. So like he's salty, right? And like there's a grenade thrown, and like they do this cool teamwork thing because they work together so well, bro. Where he like, I love whenever Captain America like just can fit his body into the shield somehow.
Yeah. Because he remembers being like that tiny kid hiding in trash cans.
This tiny nigga memories.
Yeah. No. And he compresses himself down to hide behind a circle.
I just love that. I guess shout out to Natasha learning ballet and contortionist also, because she's able to fit into this little nugget of shield too. And they survived the grenade blast. And she's like, yeah, that was on me. He's like, you're right. He's mad.
Oh,
Don't upset Cap on that type of shit, because Cap goes straight to fury. He said, man, what the fuck? And it's almost like Nick had this, he knew this was going to happen one day.
Yeah.
It was like, one day we're going to do a mission. He's going to find out that there's other missions in the mission. He's going to be pissed. So I'm about to hit him with some, with one little nugget. A cool black man antidote that's from my actual life as Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And, and I'm gonna show him Project Insight.
Oh.
I was honestly blown away, like finding out that like that actually happened. That was actually Samuel L. Jackson's daddy. Like, did he act? Was the acting just learning how to have one eye open? Was that the acting he had to do?
That was the acting.
Cause I feel like this is just Samuel L. Jackson. Like he is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
There's a lot of because there's a lot of things happening in the background of the dialogue, and it's like episode 10.
Mm-hmm.
So they talk about Fury's playgrounds and bunkers that they have to keep jumping and hopping to because there's something wrong. They're trying to investigate the reason why Coulson is still alive.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's like
That's right, fuckers. If you watch the show, Coulson's not dead. He was cloned.
Coulson's not dead.
And
Coulson was brought back to life.
Did they send him to another dimension or something? Like he's
No.
Is he still roaming around alive?
Technically, yes. But technically, yes, and technically, yes. Yes and yes.
So we see Project.
First time he came back to life, it was through biology. The second time he came back to life, it was more through Infinity Stones mixed with nanotech.
Whoa, okay. He died twice?
He died twice.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Actually, it was kind of a thing. He kept dying more and more towards the ends of the seasons. Every season, he would just die and come back.
Jesus Christ, stop it. Then the last time would be for the Dragon Balls. Stop it.
It really was. There really was like collecting the pieces of Coulson's memory to bring him back.
Swear to God. Was that season 3? Because I'm out.
That was season like 7.
Oh, fuck that. So yeah, like, obviously Captain America and Nick Fury have a difference of opinion on these Minority Report murder ships.
Such a dumb idea.
It's a terrible idea.
It's a
terrible idea. Like, I get it. You
First
want
of
everyone
all,
to be safe.
They're Stark ships. Already a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he asked the question. They target anyone we deem as a threat. Who's we?
Yeah.
Because, like, I've seen how easily a government can call someone a terrorist and perceive them as a threat.
Yeah.
Almost instantly.
You know what's sad? Like, it's more apparent now than it was 10 years ago. Like, oh man, we gotta do something about this.
Yeah. like Project Insight. Insight to what? Insight to yourself? Because it's not looking like it. You guys are just pointing fingers and shooting first and asking questions later.
Yeah.
And even the Justice League, when they had their giant death gun hovering over Earth, they're like, we really shouldn't have this thing,
Yeah. We should just not.
We're already the strongest beings on the planet. Feels like having this giant death gun just kind of like makes it more apparent.
Because like Superman having a bad day is just that's the weapon.
That's the weapon.
Batman just saying, you know what? Like, let me enact these plans. Fuck it.
Literally, someone's like, Batman had all the death plans for all the fucking Justice League. Like, well, done with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they're like, this isn't cool. It's like, well, fuck y'all. I quit. You can't stop me.
Holding a gun to everyone on Earth and calling it protection.
Yeah, buddy. Everyone has that problem. I like how Cap has to go to his own Cap museum for memories.
No.
And I feel like he only go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be really off base here, but I feel like he went there so he could watch like late 40s Peggy talk, so he can gear himself up to go make that visit to Peggy in real life.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, he goes see Peggy.
So, okay, this scene, what I chalked up originally to dementia.
Yeah.
I am now kind of thinking timelines.
Explain.
Okay. So, like, when you, with the Flash, when he travels back in time and he changes something,
Right.
the memories of his old timeline still are there until they become solidified. You still, or better example is Back to the Future. In Back to the Future 3, when Marty goes back in time with Doc and they find out Clayton Ravine. Clayton Ravine existed with Marty, but like, no, Shawdash Ravine in this time. But Shawdash Ravine becomes Clayton Ravine because Clayton falls into it. But Doc doesn't know that. So when they like, oh no, the Shawdash Ravine. Oh no, it's Clayton Ravine. And now it's doesn't become Clayton Ravine. And then like,
like
it becomes
Two Pines,
Eastwood Ravine.
like Lone Pine and Two Pines.
Right, Lone Pine and Two Pine. The memory of the place doesn't change on the person of the time traveler. But eventually it will replace it because the timeline will solidify and become complete. This is how it was, and this is how it always was.
That's a good
So
theory.
then
That's a damn good theory.
because the other thing she says in that video he's watching is like, Captain America saved 1,000 men that day, including the man who would become my husband. She doesn't mention his name. And we never actually see this guy.
Yo. Interesting.
Now, even in Agent Carter, there was a guy, Souza, who might have become Peggy's husband, which is the way they were playing it. But Souza ends up with one of the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at season 7.
But we need that not to hold tight because he made out with his niece.
Timey-wimey. And Luke kissed his sister. It happens. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Fair enough. Much more classier thought than what I had of like he basically hangs out until she coughs and soft reboots herself where he can get that first smashing again for seeing them.
Well, I was like, the first time I watched this, and the first like, oh my God, it's so sad. It's sad because like she doesn't know, oh my God, Steve's back. And like, I can't believe you're back. But no, what's happening is she's remembering that Steve was always with her. So when Steve shows up again, it's not a big shock.
Yeah.
She already knows that Steve's going to make it because her husband made it.
Fair enough.
And then it's like, oh, and then like, but the timeline that Steve doesn't come back yet is still present as her brain is trying to catch up. Because like, why is like this scene really makes no sense unless it's to apply.
It's
either
honestly,
to make you sad at the moment.
It's to make you sad.
It's to make you sad in the moment. But then as you add more stuff to it later on, my brain was like, oh wait, it's a timeline thing. Her brain is literally trying to catch up with the timelines.
That's a really dope theory though. I'm not gonna front. There's nothing more terrifying than being Nick Fury and you can't access a file.
That's locked by Nick Fury.
That's locked by you, nigga. And it's like, no. So he immediately is like, all right, I got to go to the council. Like, remember those floating heads we made fun of a couple of movies ago? So like, he goes directly to see these motherfuckers. And we got that boy from Spy Games, Robert Redford, who looks like the future that is a super old Brad Pitt. It's weird. But
That's why he was in Spy Games.
That's why he was in Spy Games. Playing director Pierce, and like Fury was like, "Yo, we got to delay Project Insight." And when you watching it again, realizing like that's all it took.
That's all it took. Well,
is that doubt, nigga? All right, okay.
But it wasn't that. It wasn't even that. It was like they're so close to their goal in Project Insight, but Fury puts the kibosh on it because he's had inklings that there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, he knew before this whole movie started. That's why the ship was on its course. That's why Victoria Hand sent Sitwell on that ship.
Okay, we're back to the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
There's something going wrong in S.H.I.E.L.D. and he knows something's not right.
Yep, and unfortunately, him saying that sets a whole lot of wild
because
shit in
the
motion.
clairvoyant in seems to know everything he's about to do without knowing the next move.
Say what? Now?
He knows everything Fury knows, and Fury should know everything.
Oh, who the fuck is the clairvoyant?
The clairvoyant is the big bad in season 1.
Oh, you just said that shit like I'm supposed to. I'm like, oh, who the fuck is that? The fuck? That's a skill. What do you mean?
Well, that's what they call him, the clairvoyant.
The enhanced strength went down the street. Like what?
The clairvoyant, because he knows everything.
It's a dumb name.
It was pretty scary when they was like, oh shit. So because they'd walk into a place and there'd be guys already there, and it's like, how the fuck you guys know there?
Did he have a cape?
No, he did not.
Boo.
He had a leather jacket.
Oh, okay. So he still got the flaps in.
No.
He didn't. Wait, it's not the
wait.
leather? Like a
Wait.
jacket.
Fury or the clairvoyant?
The clairvoyant.
No.
Oh, fuck out of here.
It was a bomber jacket.
Moving on.
Because he was cool. Then he said, game over, man. Game over.
Fuck out of here. Wait, really? It was Paxton?
It was Bill Paxton.
Oh, well, that's different. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm thinking of some fucking regular Joe Schmo actor.
No, it's Bill Paxton.
No, I retract everything I said. I delete everything, all my thoughts.
I take it all back.
I take it all back, and I'm allowed to because I didn't know that was that boy Billy Pax.
But then even like the council asked, is more trouble coming? It's like, depends on your definition.
Did anybody call him
like,
extreme? Anybody? Anybody? Like,
well, yeah, eventually, because like because he went insane.
You doing extreme measures. Like, I just want one shout out to Twister. Moving on.
Yeah.
So, Cap goes to Sam to talk. And they get to bond more about like
right.
Kind of like a weird conversation about survivor's remorse, in a certain extent, which is like different levels. Because like Steve survived by being an icicle for a little bit, and like everyone that he knows is dead. Versus like, Sam Wilson watching his homie as a quote unquote dick fingers parachute, and he watched his homeboy get blown into fucking atoms, which is
wow.
That's a rough one. That's a rough one.
I looked at it as like a conversation about purpose, because it's like baby Steve, had always wanted to be a soldier and fight for the little guy. But now it seems like as he got to that point where he was fighting for the little guy, literally in the fight for Earth itself. And now he's like, so what do I do? And he has no purpose outside of fighting. And then
that too. Yeah,
really wants to find purpose.
Yeah, that's brutal. It's fucking brutal. And like it's a nice pause in the moment of the action that we're about to get slapped in the mouth with.
Yeah.
To kind of know that like he's going through some shit. And unfortunately, bitch ass nigga, you ain't got time to process these feelings, bitch, because we got action to do. And like it sucks being Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., being on the road in a nice ass Escalade and having cops look at you, and you're not like, it wasn't like, oh, that's strange. The cops are looking at me weird on account of I'm Nick Fury, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I shouldn't be looked at this way. He knows it's just like because I'm black.
It's because I'm black.
Yes. I have all the paperwork if you want to know, bitch ass niggas.
Want to see my lease?
Yeah. He's annoyed because he still has to deal with real nigga problems at all times, even though he's Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The director of S.H.I.E.L.D. with like unknown alien technology literally fucks an alien on the nightly.
Hard. Smashes an alien.
Has been
nightly.
to space. Fought demons.
Literally fought.
Had the text of the Necronomicon in his office.
Bro, boxing up with fucking like Asgardian Norse mythology gods, fam, and he still has to deal with this shit.
Still has to
But then it
fucking look the god of tricksters in his mouth and be like, "Fuck you! Tell me if you want a magazine."
Literally, turns out it's the underground shield ops being activated, and they get to attacking this motherfucker immediately, bro. And thank God this car is the shit.
Yep.
Because if he was in any other vehicle, Nick Fury would have been riddled with bullets and dead as the fuck. Super tense scene with the little portable chain gun that he pulls out, because they pull out a giant battering ram out of nowhere, like literally pull out of their ass. This is a whole thing. This siege device.
It was like a tech that seemed to be from somewhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Out of the shadows, it seems.
out of the chateaus. They fucked the car up real bad, but he's able to like murder a fuck ton of evil cops, which yay me.
Yay.
The one time they should have had a motherfucker come out should have been in that scene. But that nigga said engage flight systems, and I'm like, we got a Team America World Police car, nigga, and I'm mad that we didn't get to see it because it got fucked up earlier, and I'm pretty sure this is an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reference.
It is?
Yeah,
Because Lola was the first, and this was the second.
Did we see? So did they actually like have wings and fly?
No.
Oh, it never happened.
No, it flies like fucking the Back to the Future cars.
Oh,
The wheels flap down and then thrusters push up.
That's dope.
It flies. It's from Howard Stark.
All right. Okay. Nice. I love when action car chase scenes have traffic.
I mean, yeah.
It feels good. I feel validated. Shout out to those poor son bitches who decided to attack a vehicle butt ass raw and not expect the consequences. One nigga at best will never walk again.
Yeah. No, he's dead.
Not my spine. Squeeze him like a bottle of toothpaste, man. Then another guy hit domino style, like domino effect the car into his body. So he got hit by a parked car, my nigga.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Count him dead. So like you're seeing, his window is open this whole time. You're watching plot armor in effect. And then there's one motherfucker standing in the middle of the road, like that one punk ass kid who walks super slow when you're driving.
Yep.
But like to the nth degree. That's that nigga Winter Soldier. Oh no. What a way to show up. He one-shots this car that's been going. There's been a menace for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He shoots some kind of magnet Lego device thing underneath the car, fucks it right off. Fucks it right the fuck off, bro. Flips the car over. I got a question for you, Rando.
Go ahead.
What the fuck is this torch thingy that Nick used to escape? Is
So,
this a thing? Okay, thank you.
Fitzsimmons,
Okay.
the scientific minds behind the team in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., developed.
For people who don't know, Fitz, that's two people.
That's two people, Fitz and
Fitz
Simmons.
and Simmons.
They found a device in the Peruvian rainforest that could literally cut through anything and literally disintegrates everything. And
Okay.
Fitzsimmons had figured out a way to scale this device down.
Oh.
And then he gave the prototype to his boss, Coulson, who gave it to Nick Fury.
It's funny because it's I'm glad that only happened in this movie because it is the most cheapest escape from the scene tactic.
I mean, it's a lightsaber.
Yeah, but goddamn, it's a lightsaber and then some to be able to burrow through concrete and to make your own tunnel. You just gotta. Was he just doing this the whole time as he was running, just spinning his arms and shit?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Thank God that happened on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Either that or he would have got choked to death, David Carradine style, by that boy Winter Soldier with the metal hand, with my strong hand.
A strong hand.
So Steve bumps into Sharon, right? It doesn't matter. She's just some nice little nurse waitress lady.
It's a nurse across the hall.
Nurse
She's so
slash waitress,
pretty.
whatever she is. Yeah, she's cute. Whatever.
This was gonna be Emil Clark.
Yeah. What?
It was gonna. They were
Damn.
two people were suggested for this role before Emily Van Camp was casted. Elizabeth Olsen and
wow.
and Amelia Clark. Amelia Clark.
Either way,
Both of them end up back in the MCU as different other characters.
doing other shit. Interesting.
Doing other shit.
But someone's in Cap's apartment. It's Nick Fury. And I love how he's like, there's bugs everywhere. He's being real slick, right? He's like, oh, I got kicked out by my wife. I didn't know you had a wife. Trust me, nobody did.
Nobody knows he has a wife.
You're gonna find out 10 years later and lose your mind. I need to finish that shit. I was.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Fine.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
I figured.
It's
God
fine.
damn it.
As a huge MCU stan, you're fine skipping that.
That sucks. Oh, it felt like it.
Yeah.
It just if you want to see where Maria dies, go watch that. It's all right.
Don't even you want to experience Secret Invasion? Go read the comic. and then that's it. You can skip the whole series.
Brutal. But Nick is like, Shield's compromised. Like they're not really talking to each other yet, and he's like, well, I came to see friends. He's like, well, bitch, we ain't friends, nigga. Like before Nick could actually start the conversation, some amazing ass sniper, bro. Well, not amazing enough because he does everything but shoot him in the face. Because honestly, a headshot would have just sealed the deal.
I would have done it.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. But 15 or so ridiculous 50 caliber plus shots through the fucking body to an old man should be enough. Nigga, first time watching this, I was like, oh God! Like I was not ready, bro. Like Nick, he goes the fuck down, bro. They sniped the shit out of his ass, bro. And Nick is like, he gives him a really big flash drive, which is still funny because it's so large.
So, take care of this thing for me. This thing is the size of a
Thank
football.
God it wasn't a floppy disk, nigga. What would we do? What do I put this in? He's like, trust
Actually,
no
that
one.
might have worked. Yeah.
He's like, trust no one. And we find out that Sharon, oh my gosh, she's Agent 13, which is another comic book character. Wink, wink, nod, 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 whatever. But he's mad. He's like, bitch, I thought you were the neighbor nurse. You part of S.H.I.E.L.D. too? And y'all bugged my house?
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch me like figure out porn? And you listen in on it?
Yep.
Brutal.
Oh, what a weird.
He just kept typing in dancing girls in the
Dancing girls. Ankles. Oh, the internet.
He spent 1 month on ankles.
Yep. I was just thinking about the physics of having super strength and jerking off.
Oh,
and it's
man.
just like,
Gotta be careful.
woo!
Gotta be careful.
Gotta be
Unless
careful.
everything's like has the same integrity, and he'll be fine.
But it doesn't, like, because he still gets hit by bullets and it still gets hurt. So it's like,
Oof. Jesus.
his skin doesn't seem to have like that same kind of
I don't wanna-
elasticity.
We already spent enough time on Chris Evans' penis.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Go vote.
Go vote. Damn it, he had to do it again. Hey, that's not fair to him. That's not fair to him. That's
No,
not
it
fair to
didn't.
him.
Didn't work. He didn't do it again. Should have done it again.
That's what we were missing.
That's what we're missing. Kamala would have had that 1.5 million votes
Would've had it.
had she whipped out Chris Evans' cock again.
So he throws a shield. He throws a shield at fucking Winter Soldier. He catches it, which is like, that's trailer shit. It's still dope. And it's also a like, because
shit.
the shield solves everything.
It really has been taking out anyone human who gets hit with this shield, they're down.
Dude, the shield solves for Y every time, my nigga. Like, it's so for someone to just one-hand it and not have the feet scratch the ground and shit as they do it, like no type of like, oh, I'm struggling. It's like, nah, nigga, like here's your fucking frisbee, bitch. Ow.
No frisbee for you.
So he throws it back and just dips out, and Cap don't know what to do with himself because he's like, he's not dead.
Yeah.
We cut to Nick Fury. Dick Fingers dying. Everyone who needs to see him die is there because you got Rumlow and Sitwell in the background, which I did not catch. Somebody had to point that out to me. Shout out to Goddess of the Odd.
I saw that.
Hill and I was taking notes too because I'm like, I seen this before.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 tap. So Hill, Natasha, and Cap watch Nick just fucking code, man. They're like, call it 1:30 in the a.m., nigga. What a shitty time to have to work.
So the doctor is also the same one who removed Tony Shrapnel from Iron Man 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice. So like Nat wants to like see Nick one more time for one final, shiny ball head rub, because she probably was never allowed to do it. She always wanted it. Was just that's what it was. She didn't miss him. She was just so
I just want
curious.
to touch your head.
I just want to know what it felt like. And
Look under the sheet. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Fury indeed.
Nicholas J. Fury indeed.
Nicholas J. Fury indeed. He was a righteous man.
That's how he lost his eye. He looked down too fast.
That's what happens.
I
Point it away from you.
It was me who I trusted. my dick. So she wanted to know why Nick was in Steve's apartment. Steve ain't telling her. She's butthurt because like she knows that Steve doesn't know how to lie. He's a good dude.
He's not a spy. He's a soldier.
She's like, what the fuck, bro? Butthurt. And then Rumlow was like, hey, you need to be seen in the office like ASAP. He's like, bro, like, okay, nigga, I'm talking. No, like now.
Like now, nigga.
Like, motherfucker, I don't think you heard me, Steve. Like, Rumlow, bitch nigga. Better watch.
You want to get one of these kicks?
Yeah. put my ass into this kick real quick. Kick your fucking spine through your butt cheeks. And that's what I was like, yeah, I knew it. I knew Rumlow was dirty. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no shit. So Cap meets Pierce. And it's so like not productive, but productive because it don't take much for you to get murdered by Pierce, honestly. Like, I don't know about this. Dead.
He was already on the list.
How come? Just say yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he asks him. And also, Steve's bad at lying. So Pierce, super spy.
Because he needs to know how much Fury knew.
Right.
So like, what did Fury tell you? Told me not to trust anybody. It's like, oh. You know, Fury was the one who hired the pirates, right? Why would what? Yeah. The pirates that attacked the ship were hired by Nick Fury. Someone's playing a game right now, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah. Because at first, I mean, like, me not knowing what the fuck was going on, I was like, oh, y'all just trying to frame Nick Fury to make him look dirty. And then I was like, wait a minute, did he actually do that?
It makes sense.
It makes sense. With the
if you're trying to, like, if you have a mole inside of your agency, then you need to set up a mole trap. So you send everyone you think is dirty to this thing, Sitwell, and then you tell them that your perfect plan is going to get ruined by some pirates. And it's like, oh, well, we got to definitely go in there now. And it also allowed Fury to investigate because that was Natasha's plan, was to steal the information that was part of Project Insight without having to like put in codes like, oh yeah, it was Nick Fury downloaded all the codes and took it and so
yeah, man, it was really interesting. And Cap stays quiet because he still doesn't know what the fuck's going on, right? Then we get this dope ass elevator scene. God damn, this is the one.
This is the best.
This is the one. I love the lead up because you're like, all right, well, he's in here, whatever. That's a big dude, but yeah, he's in here, whatever. No biggie. Okay, there's more.
So many dudes in there.
So many dudes piling in that mug, and it's just like, yeah, we're going to receiving accounts receivable, whatever. And it's like, no, that's a
I'm going to records.
going down
sure
to
you
Jimmy
are, buddy.
John's, going to Jimmy John's in the food court, like, all right.
I'm actually going. The guys that like in administration, they were huge,
bro. Like the smallest
big dudes in suits are like, I'm going to administration. These are my briefcases that are real briefcases. These are definitely not weapons.
And everyone just surrounds him. And like he knows what's up. And he sees one nigga knows that he doesn't want this fight. One nigga saw the ship footage and he is sweating his ass off.
Because keep in mind, the footage from the invasion of New York is still online.
So he knows.
You saw Captain America fight an army of alien beings with just a shield.
You have to fight this nigga in an elevator.
And now you got to come in with just whatever you got in your hands. And it can't look like a gun.
I just like how Steve was like, look, because he, again, humble guy. So look, if anybody doesn't want to get their ass tossed up in this elevator, bro, you could leave now. That'd have been me. I'm like, wait, up.
Yeah, I'm out. Hang on.
Fuck Hydra.
Open the doors.
Fuck Hydra in the face.
I love how the Russo brothers, who did this scene, replay this scene from Community later on in their seasons.
Which one was that?
Season 6? Yes. Season 6.
Nice. That's hilarious. I think that was close to the end. So I don't think I saw
that was the end. Yeah,
that was close to the end. Damn, I gotta watch.
But like the reason they even got onto this movie was because of their season finale.
Yeah,
paintball, fistful of paintballs, and
paintballs. Yeah, the two-parter, which is one of my favorite Community episodes. And like I'm glad because Nicole and Daniel
Mm-hmm.
did cameos on these movies.
Agent. Oh yeah, Marvel movies.
Yeah, at least 2 Marvel movies they were in there. Was there?
And Craig, the bald-headed guy.
Yeah, because he was the MIT guy trying to get more
Yeah.
funding and shit. He was still doing Dean shit.
Just doing the Dean shit.
Fucking the best. Like shout out to Jeff Winger though, because he was at least in the Spider-Man movie, so he been doing it.
Right.
Been out here in the streets. Cat beats the dog shit out these niggas, bro. One nigga was able to magnetize his hand with a magnet cuff, and you still watch Steve Rogers beat the shit out of niggas with one hand in a fucking elevator, bro.
Yeah. Because he's Steve
Fuck.
Rogers.
Jesus, he's Steve motherfucker.
When you build a super soldier, he's a super soldier.
Yeah, yeah. Like
It's hard to
again,
beat him.
they didn't know that he could hold a helicopter with one hand, nigga. But like, don't do more research.
Do more research.
Do more, or just drop the elevator. You had a better chance just rigging the elevator to drop out of the sky. Maybe, because it still didn't work. No, because like the elevator stopped, right?
Because I'm sitting here like, what creatures or persons they had in their arsenal at this moment? I guess no. I guess you couldn't use them.
Abomination, maybe.
Yeah. But even then, no. I think he's still on ice.
He still would have got his.
He's
He
still in
would've
jail.
Ass. He still would have beat.
And
his
then
ass.
like, yeah.
He still would have beat his ass. I
And
think.
Deathlock is still out there, so can't use him.
I forgot they put Deathlock in the show. But like, yeah, he beats the fuck out of everybody. I love the little cool shield pop thing he does when he goes back on his arm. And like, they're like, nah, shoot this nigga.
Yeah.
And he just jumps out of a building. And he's like, my shield will protect me. And it did. And it's like, why are y'all trying to stop this nigga?
Because that's the thing about vibranium. The thing of the property that it has in the comics is the more damage it takes, the stronger it gets.
He's just doing cool shit as he leaves. And they're like, get a jet on that nigga. And then he beats the jet with a frisbee, nigga. Bruh, like
The most
we talked
versatile substance in all the universe, and they use it to make a shield. They use it to make a frisbee.
Well, look at it go, nigga. That bitch ping ponged in the fucking engines and shit. Like, also, don't teach him math equations too. Like, make him be strong and dumb. This nigga will murder you in pool. Goddamn, he was cool. I like how he looks back at the jet like, yeah, I did that. Just walks off.
Got that, brah, yeah.
Rambo smiled like, yeah, I used a brick.
Shield and knife.
Oh man. So Sitwell's like, hunt this nigga down. Like they kick off the hunt. Pierce brands them a fugitive and shit. Everyone who's not a piece of shit is like, that's weird.
That seems odd.
I forgot to mention in the hospital, Steve trusted that nobody wanted spearmint gum out of a vending machine, which is a safe bet.
Yeah.
But he sees that the flash drive is gone and he shits himself a little bit and cut to Natasha chewing gum behind that nigga. And he doesn't even banter with her. He slams her against the wall. And I'm like, is this the sexual attention I was waiting on? No. He was genuinely upset.
Mad.
He was just mad. He was actually angry. I was like, oh. Widow finally gives us a little backstory on Winter Soldier as far as like how she knew of him. Because she's like, I heard about the bullet that was in Nick's body, the Soviet issue, blah, 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 blah. I had the same one fly through my body when I was trying to protect the fucking, asset from getting murdered, and he shot him through me. No bikinis for me. I love how Steve is like, oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
it's
bet you
trash.
look terrible in them now.
Bitch, I've been backed up since World War II. I have nut in my body that has not seen like desegregation, nigga. Like
That little flash of cum gutter just got me to a semi.
I am violently backed up. These are why my kicks hurt so bad.
Because it's powered by angst in America's ass.
It's so tight. It's so tight, Natasha. It doesn't matter, guys. Nick Fury's dead, so I guess Pierce is like, well, since Nick's dead, I guess we gotta go run up that Project Insight, y'all. Woo! Fire it up.
Start up the engines!
Who gives a fuck? Captain Black Widow are gonna like dress up as incognito hipsters that we joked about earlier, and they're gonna go to the mall to use mall internet.
Oh man, that would have been
Crucial.
funny. That'd have been funny if Maria Hill was like, "To the mall, everybody."
But like, I love how the Shield immediately pulls up. Like they're waiting for the dumbest. I know they were shocked, like a mall.
No, like she said, like this thing. Once you plug this thing in, it's gonna reach back to its home base in 9 minutes. So you got 9 minutes to look for whatever you got to look for before you get fucking found out where you at.
I love how Widow uses her skills in making niggas uncomfortable. Like, I mean, honestly, like if anybody has that skill, like, yeah, she's like, no, like if you just trust me, like,
Trust me.
I'm gonna say something and you're gonna laugh and pretend I'm funny.
People look away when couples are laughing at each other.
Yeah, people don't like it when couples are healthy, and it's like, what? And it works. She kisses him, all the shit. So the kiss,
It's like Hydra hates happiness or something. So it's like, gross.
everyone's Nicolas Cage from Vampire's Kiss.
What is that, affection? No!
Time to murder a person. So like, Widow makes fun of Steve. She's like, last time you kissed a chick. Like, is that bad?
I'm 95. I'm not dead.
He's like, leave me alone. She's like, no, are you good, bro? He's like,
No.
shut up.
I need a new pair of pants.
Just make out with an old lady.
And her niece.
Yeah. I got a thing. So they talk a little bit more, right? And they get closer because he chats more about his personal life and the shit that he's went through. Like she's learning a little bit more about Steve. And we get even more backstory because they just happen to have to go to his training camp that he did in the first movie, The First Avenger.
Yeah, New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh man. Huh. Interesting.
Because that's where you can keep a secret.
There's stuff near New Jersey that they're hiding or they're doing weird shit in that area in New Jersey.
Yeah, it is.
Man, how apropos. So we find out there's an OG like Shield logo hiding a basement that had a elevator that was also hidden, and we find out that there's like because computers back in the day were different. They were whole rooms and floors.
Yeah.
To hold a memory card's worth of memory.
That's what I don't get about Zola. He's like, this is my brain. And I was like, this is not a lot.
It's not. It's really not. It's a FMV file.
Yeah. That's what I'm like, guy. That's the other thing about it. That's why this plan kind of sucks. Because it's like, I'm going to make a list and I'm going to just kill everyone on the list.
Like Schindler's List? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the one.
That's the list. I saw it in the movie once.
I just want to know who was the nigga that had to go down there to install a USB port. Because I'm like, this is old. These are old timey computers, and they're like, so that means somebody had to come in there and update it for like floppy disk. They didn't exist then, so they made a floppy disk update. Then they switched it over to like the flash drives. What?
No, it was the guy from Spider-Man: Homecoming. The Mysterio.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did it.
I forgot he. It was so goofy to me. Cause I was like, how the fuck are they gonna? Oh, they're just gonna plug it in.
Yeah, just gonna plug it in.
Well, fuck me.
Either that or it was Justin Hammer.
It probably was Hammer, stupid ass. But like, shout out to like a nice little Zola, callback. It's because like Operation Paperclip is a thing, but damn, did just throw his brain into a computer and be like, yep, that's it. Fuck
But
him.
it's like that. What? I'm trying to think of the equivalency of how much data that was, because it's like that room.
half a memory card, half a PlayStation memory card.
I was like, literally, yeah. 512 megabytes.
A megabyte was a big deal back then. They're like, oh fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're talking about the whole room, and I'm like, that that whole room is maybe what 23 megabytes.
If you would have went back to Agent Carter and said the word teraflop, they'll put
Keep
you
in mind,
fucking
it's like
asylum.
my hard drive here, my 1 terabyte. That's that room on top of itself 3 times over.
Yeah, it's the army of Zolas that you just held up.
Yeah.
Nah, just say the word teraflop. Watch you get thrown in jail.
That's what I'm saying.
Heresy.
Teraflop.
What are you? The fuck? What's a flop?
Petabytes and shit.
No.
Things that were like
They'll kill you.
theoretical.
I love how he was only in there because honestly, he knew that he was limited in his memory capacity. He's like, no, I was just here to stall you, so we all can die.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
It's all the drive memory I have for this conversation. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Shout out to Captain America doing what Spider-Man could barely do: hold up a collapsing building with one arm.
Guess. No,
It depends on how much build. Yeah, I know we have to do the death battle math, which I'm not. But like,
it's like, yeah. First of all, it wasn't on his neck.
was on
So
one
Spider-Man
arm.
lifted a building with his neck.
oh, he did the greatest like squat press of all time. I'm not diminishing what he did. I'm just saying that's a lot to have.
But then, yeah,
because no one really just thinks about like. I feel like movies don't do a good job at illustrating how fucked you are having everything fall on top.
I had the idea. I was like, wait, so you took stairs to come down
Yep.
to the first floor, then an elevator to go down even further,
Yep.
and then now you're here, and someone shot a rocket at it, and it dropped everything on top of that,
And you lifted
and
that with
somehow
one
you
arm.
lifted this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot.
Not Hulk strong.
No, but
No.
strong enough to not be crushed and
Not
protect
strong enough
one
not
other
to be
person.
crushed. Yeah.
Shout out to him, fam. So like Pierce officially reveals himself as a villain. I kind of laugh at that. Oh, because it's official that he's the villain because the housekeeper, I'll guess her name, Maria.
Renata.
Oh, okay.
It was on the thing.
I
Renata.
was doing notes. I forgot. Whatever.
Oh, Renata, wish you had knocked.
I'm mad because I get it. I appreciate them being like, all right, we don't want this to be a super congested mess because we already had enough cameos as is. But
I wrote
like,
this down too. I was like, everyone we know is trying to kill us. And I was like, now, does that include Tony, Bruce, or Barton?
Now Barton was on the list, but like Tony and Bruce couldn't do like this. All this is 3 days, nigga.
That's true.
Fuck. That's an action-packed ass 3 days, nigga.
Tony built a whole arc reactor in a week.
It's insane. It's insane. Hawkeye actually did there was a scene. The scheduling is what caused it not to happen. But Hawkeye, during this period of time, he was in on the hunt and he was like attacking Steve Dick Fingers, and he whispers to him like, "Make it look real," because like he knows there's a jet like filming the fight and whatnot. He's like, "Make it look convincing when you beat my ass." So he throws the fight, and he also lets him know that his suit, the cool one that we all like with the dark jet shit, has a tracker built into it.
Oh, of course it does.
So there was a story point of that's kind of why he stole the other suit, because the black suit had a tracker.
Yeah, Star Trek bullshit.
Yep, more Stark Tech bullshit. But some of that Stark Tech bullshit helps us out because even Exo 7
Yeah,
somehow.
I was like, so wait, who built this?
I don't
Who's
build
Stark?
weapons, but I build wings where you can kind of do some dumb shit if you want, but it's not a good idea because you can get shot out of the sky.
I mean, it's a flying thing. You fly, but then you could also die a lot.
The rest is up to you. Natasha's having a crisis of faith. She's like, God damn it, I was trying to join the good guys.
I wrote that down too. Yeah.
Look, I really wanted to be a good guy. Like, fuck. Every person I get with sucks.
Yeah.
They're in Sam's house eating breakfast. Shout out to Sam. Sam like, look, whatever y'all need.
Yeah.
God
You guys
damn it.
eat breakfast? I don't even know.
I don't have to churn alien tricks thanks to y'all. Like, would you want hollandaise sauce? What you need? And but he's more like, look, I want in. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I yada yada what I did in the army, nigga. Actually, I'm part of XO 7 squad. They call me Falcon. Falcon. Yeah. I can stand G-Force's raw, nigga. Which is it's a feat in itself.
Yeah, that's a superpower.
To do what he does and not brown the fuck out and just fall out of the sky, nigga, is amazing. So yeah, he can't talk to birds, nigga, but goddamn, he could handle G forces straight up his dick hole, fam. That's impressive. It's fucking impressive, bro. So they find Sitwell, who's trying to talk some hot shit. Like, you guys think you can get some information out of me? Spartan kick. Thank God Sam wasn't rusty, bro, because he had to catch that. There was no rope like Batman on the ankle. Nah, fam. Also, it's real talk. If Batman ever just dropped a nigga and just only tied some shit to his ankle, that nigga's not going to walk for half a year at best. Oof. Imagine that.
Because I was thinking about, it's like he always he made a comment about how strong his rope is, and I was like, but wouldn't that cut through things?
Oh, that ankle is done for. Like if the ankle doesn't just crumble into pieces.
Good luck trying to run next time.
Or he never will. Everyone walks like the penguin when he does that. God damn it!
You fucked with Batman too, huh? Yep.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like that?
He kicked me in the throat.
For me, it was the screams. I kept screaming like a bitch. I used to be a falsetto. So immediately, of course, Sitwell he spills all the beans.
Yes.
He's no longer useful. Even though they had the nerve to put him in the car for the drive to wherever the fuck, like he was gonna still be around. And when the soldier's like, nah, fuck this nigga. Because he could have did this. What's funny, he could have did this to everybody, honestly. Yeah. But the usefulness of Sitwell was so pointless. He threw him out of there like he was a burger wrapper, nigga. Into a truck.
He's dead. There you go.
He's super dead. He'll show back up just for like some Disney Plus content, nigga. But other than that, he's dead.
No, he's dead. This is where he dies.
As the fuck. But yeah, like they learned that, Project Insight is indeed Minority Report in the sky. It's terrifying. It's a bad idea. I don't know how. Idea. How did more than one person sign off on it? But then again, we're niggas
because we're living in a universe where Minority Report doesn't exist, or the point. Apparently, either the book doesn't exist.
It doesn't even. None of that matters. None of that matters because apparently dumb ideas will happen no matter.
But
what.
Okay, so Stephen Strange, Bruce Banner, the valedictorian Iowa City, I think is Jessica Jones.
Oh shit!
And the TV anchor from Cairo, I think might be a nod to Mark Spector.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
nice. It's one thing to say Jesus take the wheel, but then like have a nigga dressed like Cyber Jesus rip the wheel out of your fucking car, nigga. That's rough. High speeds. That's
well, the brakes still work. Brake.
Yeah, but how do you control the skid?
Yeah,
you don't, and that bitch flips over. Thank God Steve knows trajectory. Because honestly, like, if you're like, well, how do you figure out how to fall out of the car in a certain way? How can you ping pong a frisbee on a flying jet, my nigga? Shut up.
You do the quick time events, right? You hit triangle at the right time, and they're like, triangle, square, circle.
Yep. So he saves everybody. Somehow he was able to put two other grown human beings on the shield, and they survive. They do a little rolling, but whatever, they're fine.
It was like the shield mixed with a car door, so it like expanded out.
Right. I like how the other bad guys are pulling up now because they have a lot more confidence because there's way more space than the elevator.
Yeah.
I would have been the guy with the confidence with the giant machine gun. Like, yeah, no, I got a Gatling gun. Like, we'll be fine. And then he pulls the shield up. You're like, is there any way we can take that away from him? Maybe. Is
there any way we can? You know what was really funny about shields? It only covers the top half.
Yeah, he can't
shoot him in the legs.
Yeah, shoot him in the legs, but he can't. And I would have stopped shooting once I realized he's using the bullets to like hit my friends.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm like, oof, maybe we need to recalibrate this plan or run.
Just like, or don't shoot, right? Like, I know he's like, I'm holding it steady. Shoot in a circle.
Or shoot. No, like attack civilians where he has to like think about.
That's true too. People. Yeah, because if you are the evil bad guys, start shooting random babies and women. And
I would have so many, like honestly, because I don't want to get kicked by that nigga. I'm shooting. Yeah. I'm shooting the cradle immediately, nigga. Like, I'll show him. I'll lead his eyes to it. Like, no, see, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, here it comes. You better stop me.
What you gonna do? cut to Natasha fighting for her goddamn life, but still have enough time to be witty. You don't remember me. Are you that hot, Natasha, where you're that mad? Like, no, nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We've had sex before. I was this good.
Shout out to her handling a shot better than I ever would in my entire life, fam. She gets clipped through the shoulder, and like we forget that happens to her.
I mean, she forgot it. Everyone kind of forgets for a little bit.
Everyone forgot that she got shot. I would never stop reminding you. I would be old boy from Menace to Society, nigga.
I got shot. Ah! Ah!
But no, not her. I like how there was a scene. So like she uses her phone to decoy, right, to save herself from getting blown up by a really smoothly, quietly rolled bomb. That was nice. I like that touch. But originally the Russo brothers like, yeah, you're gonna take off your shoes, and have your toes out, right, and then when you have the boots, but the boots are what tricks me. He sees the boots. He wants to blow you up because he sees the boots, but like, and then you got to do the rest of the movie barefoot. She's like, why?
Yeah.
And then Tarantino left. And they're like, yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. A phone will work better.
Yeah.
Good job, Natasha.
Just record yourself mumbling shit.
Say a bunch of spy bullshit words, and like he'll blow that up instead of your.
Then Joaquin Phoenix runs over and thinks it's his cell phone and is like, wait, no.
Just slaps his dick on it.
I came for you.
So we get Cat v Bucky Part 1. God damn, we got a yada yada a lot of this. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
I think we lost the plot here. It's an intense fight. It's really dope. The knife sequence was amazing. And then like, we finally find out that it's Bucky. And I love that even he hates the nickname. He's like, what the fuck is a Bucky?
Yeah. Who the fuck is that?
Talking about the gas station? And so like Sam and Widow show up.
Programmed that in his brain.
Right. one hungry Russian. This is an amazing place. There's,
the Texans love it, and they love the guns. It's great.
So much camouflage if you need.
I suck on the beaver nugget.
So Cap and Window like show up. He leaves, but everybody gets arrested, right? Maria saves the day because she was in disguise. She pulls she does the move.
She does the professional.
Yeah, she does the professional, fam. And we learned that Nick is alive, guys. We cut real quick to Bucky where we get the yada yada origins because like when we did First Avenger, they were like, "Well, how the fuck is he alive, bro?" Like, well, he got fucked with. Remember?
Yeah, he got experimented on,
and we don't know what it means, but he probably survived. It makes you fall proof, whatever that was. And then they did shit to him, and now we gotta feel bad for him because here comes Robert Redford, bitch slapping the fuck out of this nigga, and like wipe his memory. He's catching feelings. Get the precise shock to each side of the head to knock the memories out, but have him remember how to murder niggas.
Yeah, wipe him and start over.
But not on the murder part. Keep all the murder parts. You can remember the murders.
Keep the skills part, otherwise he's gonna forget everything else.
Yeah. Also, the dumb word sequences we'll use next time, but not now. But next time. And they mind wipe that nigga. Here's a flashback of Cap and Bucky loving each other.
Well, that weird word sequence comes back in season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's where it comes from.
So Sam is like, we can't save everybody, bro. You got to kill Bucky. Like, Bucky's the type that you got to kill. He's like, nah, this is going to be my character arc for the rest of this fucking MCU, bro. Like, I love him, dog. I love him.
No.
That's all I got.
You've seen Romanoff. That's an easy win. I could have had that out anytime I wanted. No, I love Bucky.
I love Bucky the most.
I love Bucky the most.
So, like, Pierce is going to have his little conference and shit, right? And I love how he's handing out these badges. Here's a little special badge for you, a special badge for you. I mean, don't think too much into it. Like, why would I need that for this conference? But okay, make sure you put it right here.
Yeah, put it right there.
Right by the heart. What? Are you a patriot? I mean, yeah. I guess.
Exactly. Put it right there.
Put the
Cover your heart with patriotism.
Yeah. Cap cuts a lot of fat by getting on the intercom. Hey, Hydra's in here, bitch. If you're not Hydra, I'm gonna need you to stand up for your boy. It's the boy Captain America. All right, signing off.
Like, guys, this whole system of government's been taken over by Nazis. So if you're not a Nazi,
yeah, punch a Nazi in the mouth.
Punch a Nazi in the mouth,
like I do. Your boy,
Captain America,
in the mouth, right in the jaw. And he outs Hydra, and everyone immediately knows who they are because Rumlow's in the building. Launch the fucking Insight, and that poor nerd is like, I can't. No. I know I'm gonna die, but Captain,
I'm not a Nazi. Look at my hair and know that I'm not a Nazi.
Know that I'm not that for sure, but you do know what I am. I'm on YouTube now. And I'm scared, but you know what I am, and you know
I'm not.
I'm the opposite of a Nazi.
The opposite of a Nazi.
I got more in common with Aubrey Plaza than I do a Nazi or Sarah Silverman.
Yep.
Or Larry David. All right, moving on.
Okay.
We get it.
We get it.
So Agent 13 helps, and like they have a standoff, and then luckily our boy doesn't get shot in the back of the head. Our Nazi guy, and there's just a whole gunfight that just pops off, and it's pure pandemonium, bro. Inside, Pierce is doing his little villain speech and shit, pushing Project Insight, but Black Widow, she got in there. She saves the day. Mm-hmm. She's in there. She has this little cool little mask thingy. It's pretty cool watching an old lady beat the fuck out of somebody, though. It's pretty funny.
It's like no one suspects the old widow.
Right. So, I put in my notes, flying assed out at helicarriers is insane as fuck. I was talking about Sam.
No, yeah.
Sam is flying at a airborne aircraft carrier that is shooting full ordnance at his naked ass.
Yeah.
He's just like, I got it, guys.
He's doing a trench run.
Bro.
Star Wars.
With assed out. Like
assed out. With nothing on.
Backpack on and some goggles, nigga. That's it. That is insane. The amount of bravery. I'm not signing up for this.
No.
Hey guys, all I could do was fly.
And I love Captain America so much. I'm gonna die for him. Like,
bro. America wishes they had black people that fucked with America that hard, fam. They don't.
They don't.
Bro. Jesus Christ. I'm glad they cut. It was so patriotic they had to cover this on a series later. Like,
yeah, they're like, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not that patriot.
I fuck with y'all, but I don't.
I do it for Steve, but Steve's gone now.
Obama was president when I was doing this shit.
Yeah.
It was a different flavor.
It was Steve and it was Obama and Steve. Those are the reasons I did it.
I love how Steve really likes the blacks.
He's invited to the cookout.
I was yeah, oh for sure. I would he couldn't cook nothing though.
No. He was just invited. That
Boiled ham.
Like they literally just did that issue with Sam Wilson. Yeah.
God damn it, Steve. Like, no, we're good. We appreciate it. Just bring the Cokes. Bring the sodas.
No, Storm had the Cokes. There's a panel. It's like what everyone brought and shit.
I would be so mad if Aurora just cheaped out. Like, really? Nothing? Right. Nope. Cokes.
This is what was at the mansion. Shut up.
No one's gonna argue with Storm for bringing Cokes. You'll be disappointed, but you're not gonna say it to her face.
Yeah.
All right. And also, you don't want to tell. You want to tell Storm she can't cook? Shit.
Yeah. Thank you for these Shasta colas you brought up.
She's like, look, I'm bringing the sodas, making sure you got good weather for the picnic. Fair enough, Storm.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm bringing the weather, nigga. All right, you right.
That is fair. She could have rained us all out.
Just drop a fat piece of hell on us. I like how shout out to the soldiers of S.H.I.E.L.D. that were trying to get in jets and help my nigga out.
Yeah.
It's like there's a black man just in the air. We gotta get in planes. Help this nigga. Jesus Christ.
We're the only air support for the help out Captain America. Let's go.
Oh fuck, is that Bucky? Winter Soldier kills all the help. And there was so many black dudes that were trying to tell people to run that were getting murdered. Like, dead as the fuck. Back at the conference, Nick Fury reveals himself super cool because like we found out that these pins have the capability of murdering the fuck out of a nigga. There were weapons this whole time just in case shit got wonky. But Nick pulls up, dramatic as fuck, in a helicopter, bro.
Yeah.
All the shit that's going on, there's a helicopter that doesn't get blown out of the sky because Nick Fury. And him and Pierce have some words and shit. He's like, "You really think you got clearance, bitch?" He's like, "Nigga, you gotta keep both eyes open." And we get to see his eye for the first time. And it'd be really cool if it was just nothing in there, nigga.
Just a gaping hole.
It's a gaping hole and another flash drive, nigga. Well, nah, his fucking cloudy ass cataract, cat infected eye, nigga. It's just an infection.
It's just an infection.
His infected eye.
It's never gonna go away.
Ever. I love when that one guy was like, "Oh dear God."
Dear God.
He lost his eye forever.
Yeah. It took scroll technology to stop it.
Bruh. So like Captain America is he's in the ship, because he's that guy. He's in the helicarriers trying to break them down from the inside. 'Cause that was the plan, to like have them reprogrammed to fuck off each other in a devastating aerial three-way, right? So like Sam's helping, but like he finally gets taken out of the equation because like I love how when the soldier's killing off everybody, but like Sam, he's like, "Give me your wings, fuck you." Actually, him throwing them off, that was enough. Yeah, because like he didn't know he had a parachute. I didn't know he had a parachute. I don't think Cap knew he had a parachute. So he rips off the shield. He rips off the wings of Sam and just yeets him off the fucking helicarrier after like Sam saves Steve. And
oh, okay, that makes more sense. Nope. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
What?
Because I was like, so the Falcon's wings have a parachute. Tony has a parachute. Why didn't War Machine have a parachute?
He was unconscious.
No, but then like he was unconscious, but still.
No, remember like his suit was off. Like when he was falling, it was like pure. Remember like when it for dramatic effect of what it sounded like inside the suit, and it was just no lights. There was no lights or anything. It was just sunlight.
But he wasn't unconscious, and there's still he wasn't unconscious.
He wasn't? I swear
No, he was dead stick. You're right. The suit was down, but he couldn't fly anymore. But a smart engineer would have just programmed a lever.
When did the parachute show itself? Was it after this?
It was in Homecoming. It was in Homecoming.
Okay, so it was after that.
No, but this is before that.
I know. Tony
with Stark Technology.
But Tony always makes corrections after he realizes, like, "Oh shit."
No, I think what it was is because that suit was upgraded by Hammer Tech.
Damn.
That suit was made by Hammer Tech.
That's why he ate shit.
That's why he ate shit.
That's brutal. Yikes. So Maria, because like Sam was like, "I'm out of the fight. I have no wings," and she's like, "No, I have a regular human that you can fight. You have your villain now." He's like, "All right, cool."
There you go. What? Okay, awesome. A whole person?
Yeah, you gotta fight Rumlow. All right, well, whatever. Like, even though I'm exhausted from,
like, I have been fighting other things like missiles and shit.
Like an entire helicarrier. But fine, I'll fight this guy.
I got one. I got my ship. I don't know why Cap's taking so fucking long to do this.
Yeah. So, Cap makes the hack, right? He hacks it. And it's enough to like, save everybody. He's like, "Well, you gotta get out the ship." He's like, "No, I'm all about sacrifice, nigga. I'm Optimus Prime. Just shoot, let it happen."
Yeah.
Fuck these ships.
I want to die in a ship. I wasn't trying to do it last time. I want to die in a ship.
So it's Rumlow v. Sam going on, and like Black Widow like is being held captive now because we know that these name tags are lethal, and she's like, "Nah, let me just fucking Black Widow zap myself." And just shut the whole situation down. And that way I can't be a hostage anymore. And Pierce had 2.5 seconds to even think about what to do before he got shot to death. Oh no, I got right in the lungs. Right in the lungs. Fuck yeah, Fury.
Fury.
So convenient that these ships are still over a body of water.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Why not? Why not? But there was one building that got hit, and it was the Shields building, unfortunately.
It was
And,
the Triskelion, which we never go back to again.
no, because it's done. Shout out to like pure, like it's nice to see black dudes have ridiculous plot armor.
Yep.
Because like Sam didn't necessarily win the fight, but he got like the upper hand for the most part. But then like once the building starts getting fucked in the ass, he's running for his life. Romolo eats a building.
Yeah.
Somehow, so I guess Hydra fucked with his shit too because he survives that somehow. Even though he is hamburger meat at the end of the movie. He fucking Sam is like, I'm on the whatever the fuck floor. There's a helicopter. The plan is to jump out of a building into a helicopter. Now, granted, you just flew at a helicarrier shooting missiles at you, so I shouldn't question a simple jump to a helicopter.
Like he said, like this is stupid brave or stupid dumb.
It's
because like
it's both.
okay, I normally just jump and then I have wings that make me fly. So yeah, I'm okay with just jumping out of high things and like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna get caught by something.
It's the zero hesitation and full on faith that you will be saved.
Yeah,
is wild because like he jumps and he's wrong. It's the wrong floor and he's above a helicopter, which is like, you know, a blender. And Nick is like, I'll just fly it to the side. I'll fly it sideways.
Yeah,
that
I got you.
Yeah, we won't fly out of control. Like we're gonna stay right in this one spot.
Yeah, we're not gonna spin around.
No, I know how to fly helicopters, bitch. Whatever. He's saved.
He's saved.
He's saved.
The day is saved.
Captain's still trying to save Bucky, but he's getting his ass tossed the fuck up. Punches him right in his pretty face. And like he feels like him in the conversation he had in the earlier flashback will be enough to keep him from getting killed by Bucky, and it works.
Yeah.
Rather than just like, I love you, brother. He's like, no, I'm with you till the end of the line. I remember that. That's the one thing that didn't get
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
It was the one thing that the Russians left in me.
It was unimportant as fuck. The one unimportant conversation.
I was like, I have this memory of him sucking dick. Keep it. It shows to his servitude. Okay, keep that.
He's sucking on the tiniest dick. It's weird.
He's on the tiniest dick.
Is this did he pedophile a child? No, it was a tiny man. Oh,
It's a very tiny man with
Very tiny man.
tuberculosis. Oh. He thought he was going to die. I mean,
it's the resignation. That's what got me. It's still like, ooh. Yeah, leave
oh, of course, everyone died back then.
that. Yeah, just leave that in.
You keep that.
It was his final wish. He didn't know.
And then somehow he got super strength.
Well, he didn't know the serum existed. He was ready to die. So Cap falls into the water, and Bucky like actually gets him out. And shout out to old Gary Shandling, man. This was his last on film appearance before he passed away. For the old fogies, he was like he had a fake mockumentary style TV show called the Gary Shandling Show, where he was a late night host, but like the show wasn't real, but like all the behind the scenes shit, yada yada yada, whatever.
No.
He passed away. I feel like he's related to Jon Favreau somehow. They look alike. They got the same like big ass head and hairline.
I thought him and like Ben Stiller were related. Or that's Jerry Stiller.
That's Jerry Stiller. The last names, but
Yeah.
so whatever. Like everyone survives, and we cut to like like the clip of everything getting like situated, right? Like Widow's testifying because she put everything out. She put all of Shield's business out there. Fuck them, Shield and Hydra, and like the government's like, what the fuck? And she's like, you need us, nigga. Avengers,
All of our secrets.
I'm an Avenger, ho. Fuck you. I'm an Avenger, nigga. Shut up. Basically, that was just
All of our secrets.
I
You
don't give
let
a
them
fuck.
out.
You still need me, bitch. Avengers, ho. You want the Hulk or not, nigga? Oh, damn.
Fine.
All right. Nick gets a really hilarious tombstone
Yep.
where it's like it's too on the nose. So we're like, again, where is it towards Nick Fury towards just Samuel Jackson now? at this point. Like we're gonna do a Jules Winfield quote for your grave, bro.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
that was cool.
I wish he was eating a big kahuna burger at the gravesite.
Because it's like, because he chose an empty grave that literally only has the coordinates in it in the toolbox. So then, like the toolbox is in there, and it only has it has a fake Bible verse. Because that Bible verse doesn't exist.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. It's fun times. Fun times.
Fake grave with a fake Bible verse. It doesn't exist.
It's hilarious. Widow tries to give Cap like you should knock down Sharon. That's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird.
So what? She's her fucking niece. Who cares? Or grandniece. They try to separate as much as they could.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's no blood there. There is.
There's no blood there. We don't know.
She gives Bucky she gives Cap Bucky's file, and she's like, I know you're gonna go after him. He's like, yeah, there's so many movies we have to do later.
Yeah, we gotta do this thing.
Gonna need him to like help us and shoot guns.
We're gonna have a whole
really
thing
gonna
going
need
on.
him to help us shoot guns. It's gonna matter.
Sometime we're gonna have a whole team of just super soldiers fight something.
Yeah, and that's gonna get weird. And then I need help fighting my best friend later.
Yeah,
or my frenemy. Whatever, y'all. So like, I do like the end shot though, right? Because it's like you got Sam coming in, and he's like, "Nigga, I'm in the MCU, nigga. So when do we start? I don't give a fuck. I'm in this now, nigga. Like, let's go." And I'm like, "Yeah!" We get the cool music. Yes, fuck yeah! And we get the stinger because like it's weird. It sucks because we can't say the word mutant because Fox at this point in time owned the word mutant. And you can't talk about mutants. Mutants don't really exist in this version of the MCU. And you just yada yada. We have this stick from Avengers 1, and we had people that showed up. Some of them died. We have 2
They're
survivors.
not humans. They're inhumans.
They're weird, and they have gifts.
Yeah.
Can we say gifted without being sued? I don't know, but here they are.
No, they're inhumans.
Yeah, I know. I'm not recognizing that because neither does Marvel at this point. But
that's
what they want.
all of season 2.
Fuck them. So like, we have one that can make blocks fuck really hard, and the other one won't stop running.
Listen, Coulson did not fight Strucker the entire fucking season. To be disrespected at the end, like, oh, whoa, and then Strucker just dies off screen.
They like the Marvel film and TV fight caused a lot of blowback, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But yeah, Stinger number 1 and Stinger number 2, which you honestly could have just left. You could have just left. You could have went home. Yeah. But Bucky, Googles himself basically. He goes to the
wait, I was a good guy once.
I forgot all of this somehow, and let me do some more. Let me do some 23s and me's. I got some soul searching to do. The end, y'all. Yeah.
I'm black. No.
And he really flips out. No. All right, guys. Let's tell the time. Let's find out how many people were horrifically just kicked to death, nigga. Let's go into our body count.
That body count. That body count. That body count. It's the body count.
Rennie Savage.
So I got to 75 before I was like, fuck this shit. So
that's a lot of niggas there.
And then like I went to IMDb and they're like 177.
God damn.
I was like, okay.
God damn. That's God 177?
Yeah.
That's a lot of dead motherfuckers.
That's a lot of dead.
Jesus Christ. All right, guys, this is a Marvel movie, but let's do it anyway. Let's talk about our favorite subject, the nudity. Let's get skin deep.
It's about to get skin deep. I just wanna see a little feet. Just show me that booty. Just a little bit of titties. Right now, right now. Ooh, ooh,
Zero. It's zero.
Not until the Eternals.
Not until wait, there's nudity.
There's a sex scene.
There's a sex scene, but I don't think anybody got naked. But they were fucking.
No. Yeah.
That'd have been crazy. I don't think so.
No.
No, that I need to remember that movie better because I don't. I forgot that.
Not until Deadpool.
Yeah, Jesus, man. Yeah. So zero. Let's talk about our favorite character. Who is our shining star? Let's talk about our Joe Grizzly World recipient.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Randy Rand Savage. Who is your Joe Grizzly?
I went with Nicholas Fury.
That's a good one. It's Sam. I'm giving it to Sam, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving it to Sam because, like, again, no human being should be able to do any of that shit.
No. Fucking crazy.
No, it should be vomit on his chest every time he lands. It's like, all right, guys. Fuck. All right. Good job, team.
I just jumped out of another window.
I'm so tired of this.
Oh my
Can I do
god.
ground-based stuff, please?
Could I not be called the Hedgehog or something?
I do like what they do with him in his suit. Like as time grows, like he gets dope. Like Civil War, they nailed it.
Yeah.
Like, he got Red Wing, but it's a device that he speaks to versus not enough of Red Wing from then on out either. But either way, it's Final Verdict time.
Everyone has a drone.
It's Final Verdict time, guys. Knee pads and slippers. What that mean? If we truly enjoy this movie, you get a maximum of 2 knee pads where we fall to the worst position, given the movie is just due. Or if we think this is just a really unwelcomed boiled ham of ass to the cookout, we give it 2 hater slippers, or we slide them on and, like, you know, just hold a dude hostage and don't even give him like a decent haircut or a bath. We just keep this dirty dude around and just freeze him up all the time. You got swamp ass from like decades ago, fam. It's not good. What am I saying? Deep pads and slippers.
But the freeze keeps the stank at bay.
Shower that nigga one time.
Like, yeah, he's sour, but no, we freeze him. And now he don't stink. Deep freeze him. It's like a wash. Whoosh.
Yeah, when they defrost him, they count
Yeah.
it. That's good enough.
That's it, Bath. Moving on. Get him his mask and his gun.
Is that makeup? Nope, it's suits.
Nope, it's
Just
just gunk in his eyes.
It's from his hair.
From his
It's
hair.
whenever his hair hits his face.
Just black.
Should have washed him after the plane sabotage mission. No, no, we're good.
Stinks of fuck 'em. Stinks of patriotism. This is the best Marvel movie they've made. I think next to like Avengers. Outside of the Avengers movies, this is like the best movie they've made. It's 2 knee pads. There's still stuff to like dig out of this movie that you use for later on. It's like Nick Fury literally jumps from that cemetery scene into the last 3 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. With the
wow.
same fucking outfit.
Oh wow.
Like that's where he goes.
Oh wow. Okay, interesting.
And then like even then they're like, oh, what are you gonna do? It's like, I'm gonna go. He says he's like, I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground for the next, but I will be everywhere. And it's like, it's a lie, because Fury lies. He immediately went to a space station. Asshole.
Oh man. Yeah, I agree. It's too bad. This shit fucking rules. It's a good action movie, point blank period, and it just happens to be a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Just happens to be a Marvel. Like you get your like. It's if Marvel's was like, hey, we're gonna do a Mission Impossible, and it's like, all right, and they did it, and it's cool, and you got to see niggas get kicked
And,
into
like,
oblivion.
Brave New World has it's gonna have a hard uphill battle now. 'Cause it's like,
Every Marvel movie post Endgame has that same albatross across the neck, fam. It's gonna be rough, but I'm hoping for the best.
yep.
And you know, they're gonna do it for Thunderbolts, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna tie into that somehow, some way. What the fuck are we doing next?
Well, it's about that time again. Let's do it. It's time for a Patreon pick.
Fuck. All right, what we got?
Higher Learning.
Oh shit! February's coming.
February is coming. It's right around the corner. This will be.
Man.
This isn't a start. This is part of. We're still in January here.
I feel like your recommended required black man watch is almost done. I think you're good for the most part.
I mean, like,
because this is like the only film that wasn't included that once you did Don't Be a Menace.
yeah.
This is the one where you get some other references, man. So yeah, this is
Okay, good.
Higher Learning next week, guys. We'll see.
Then it's just a series of Tyler Perry movies until.
fuck, no. Yeah, guys. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe. This is weird. This part's weird. This part's new. This is new territory here. But if you want to look at our goofy ass faces instead of just listening to us, then yeah, we're on YouTube for free.
Free.
Pieces of shit. We have a Patreon and all the other bullshit. Maybe I'll put this in post. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. But this is new territory for us, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You get to see us when we do dick fingers.
Make faces at each other like, okay, sure.
Yeah. You will see how Randy undercut me with his goofy ass face. Go to YouTube. Also, if you want to see me just zone out when he goes
Right? I'm like, what am I supposed to do while he's talking?
Anytime Agents of Shields come up, you'll see the glazed look in my
Yeah,
eyes.
it's like, well, this episode, in this,
Okay. All right.
okay.
Oh, he was in it? Like,
Oh, who gives a
Bill
shit?
Paxton. All right, man. We'll see y'all next week.
I'm gonna watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now.